Keeping up to date with our chronological look at my guitars through the KISS years, once Alive 3 was done, it was time for the band to go back and figure out what was next, which was actually going to be Carnival of Souls. This is the prototype you're looking at for my BK Bruce Kulick signature model. This guitar was developed around late 94 through 95, but because they were all going to be custom made in Japan, I actually didn't first see one until the end of 95 when the band was knee-deep in recording Carnival of Souls. So this is the guitar actually that I played on Childhood's End, and I did the harmony solo with this guitar. So I was so excited that I was actually able to include it at least on a KISS album. At that time I didn't know I wouldn't be in KISS the next year because of the reunion tour. The band Union that I had right after my years in KISS, my main guitars were these BK models. This is still something that I record with, and I'm proud to say that I had my name on a signature model years ago that was very unique, but I just think it's a great guitar. So now I'm not in KISS anymore, and it's time to forge my own way in the world, okay? I remember the very first thing I did actually in '96 was some clinics over in Europe for about 6 weeks, which was quite bold for me to just go off on my own with a guitar and a gig bag. And I had two of these vintage plush guitars, and this is the one that I wound up using on the disc of the Audio Dog, my first solo record, which came a few years later. I did own a few of the regular single 3-pickup ones without the humbucker, without a Floyd, which was probably called more traditional, right? This guitar really, I can't tell you how much I've recorded with it, you know, and even currently, it even was on BK3. This guitar, I gotta say, is just a great, great instrument. A lot of you are probably aware of the fact that I work with Eric Singer, and we have a side project that we've toured internationally, you know, where we've been to Japan and Australia and lots of times in Europe. For short, we call it ESP, but it's Eric Singer Project. And I remember one tour where this Horizon was my best friend. It's a custom shop Horizon with Duncans in it. That was a very, very limited run from the custom shop in Japan, okay? It's a killer guitar. You can see the little, where it shows custom shop there. Beautiful quilted maple, very friendly neck with the ebony fingerboard and great weight. And I just really enjoyed touring with this one, so. I've been with Grand Funk Railroad since 2000, okay? Because we've been doing the same songs all these years now, playing different guitars is my biggest treat during the show. You know, I'll easily use 4 to 6 guitars in a show and just switch off between models. The necks on this run I always found to be extremely comfortable, and the gold hardware is beautiful, locking tuners, you know, I just think it's a real sexy axe. The one unusual thing about this particular Viper is that the bell actually has my name on it. It says Bruce Kulick, and well, the KISS fans are the best in the world, there's no doubt. Not all of them are guitarists, but they know my obsession with guitars. And I remember the guy sent me some bell tops that were different. Some were chrome. There happened to have been a brass one with my name etched in it, and how perfect was that? So this guitar, I'm really honored to say it's not my signature model, but I kind of feel like, you know, this one's really mine. I love that I could put my name on it, you know. So what's your like go-to guitar? And this is like in the top 2 of my go-to guitars, especially for gigging. Great guitar, you know, and definitely been a big part of the live gigs with Grand Funk. Now this Silverburst looking guitar, I just love the finish and everything, and I think it fits my KISS heritage too, this kind of a look. And believe it or not, I can easily gig and be very, very happy and comfortable on an actual LTD, which is not your top of the line model. That's why I've really stuck with the company all these years too, because I like the fact that you can offer a guitar, that I can do an entire full 80-minute show with Grand Funk. Highly recommend the Eclipse series. They're really, really great instruments. Well, this is kind of one of the last guitars I asked them to kind of put together for me. Make me like a vintage plus with a humbucker though, okay? And a Floyd Rose, but this was made by the Custom Shop. And this one appeared, of course, on the cover of BK3, the solo record that I put out in 2010. I've been actually using this quite a bit on some session work, but I'm seeing younger and younger Kiss fans or Bruce fans, you know, who, some of them I've been out of the band longer than their age, okay, which is pretty remarkable. So I've been just thrilled with the reaction and the opportunity that I have of sharing my career, my talent, and sharing my history of Kiss. It's been wonderful really working with ESP, and what can I say other than I hope to do another, how many years is it? Let's see, from '86, you know, a long time, right?